So I'm on the trail to Tendoy Lake in the East Pioneers. I don't know, it's probably about 10:30 or so. I got kind of a late start. This right here in front of us, there's kind of a timbered meadow area, and it opens up just a couple hundred yards to the right of me. This ridge or mountain or rock, whatever, in front of me is it's a part of Barb Mountain, which is one of the higher peaks in the range. It's been about 6 years since I've been in here. When you see this in here, it means you're getting close to the lake. I'm about, I don't know, 2.6 miles, a little over 2.6 miles into the hike. We're probably within about half a mile of the lake. You can kind of see, well, I don't know if the camera will show it, but there's some peaks there in the background, and that's the lake basin up ahead. So winds kind of come up. It's supposed to be windy this afternoon. Hope it doesn't blow me out of here. So this is the lake's outlet stream, which is actually the headwaters of Willow Creek. And what it does is Willow Creek is kind of the major sub-drainage in here, and it flows down east, gets down out of what I believe is a terminal moraine, turns to the south, and then flows south for several miles, and then turns east and to the big hole. All of the lakes drain one way or another. All of the lakes from here to the south, between here and Birch Creek, I guess, drain into this stream one way or another. How about that to whet your appetite? The lake's right up ahead, a couple hundred yards. Well, here's our lake in the East Pioneers. It took me about an hour and a half to get in here. I took some rest stops to take photos and videos and narrate a little bit. It's been 6 years since I've been in here. Last time I was in here was, I think, July or September of 2013. I believe I'm alone in here. There was nobody parked at the trailhead. Haven't seen anybody else in here. This is considered to be one of the most scenic lakes in the range. It is, as you can see, it's really pretty. All of the high lakes up here are scenic. This one especially so. You can kind of see here, there used to be a dam here. I think this used to be an old irrigation reservoir. And although I have never fished it, this big stretch below here, this is Willow Creek, or the outlet of the lake. There is fish rising in here, and I've never fished it, but I've always seen fish here, and it's something to, keep in mind. Yeah, the only concern I have with this is the wind is certainly blowing. It's kind of going to be a challenge to fish it. I had originally thought about going around this side of the lake. Maybe that's still a decent idea. I don't know. The trail in here, this is one of those trails that's really good when you're transitioning from shorter early season hikes to longer mid-season hikes. The trail coming in here is an old trail, an ATV trail. It's 3.3 miles in here. The elevation gain is about 1,400 feet in. The trail, because it's an old road, it's something that you tend to go faster than you should, and that helps build up your endurance. It's not too rocky. Basically what it does, it climbs from bench to bench is what it does. Short climbs from bench to bench. The last climb right below here is steep in one spot, but it's not long. Yeah, this is a gorgeous lake, and it's always one of my favorites up here. So one of the things that I will say is that in the past, I fished this thing like 3 times in the past. Used to fish it semi-regularly, and it's one of those lakes that I'd fish it and I'd work hard for a few nice fish. And they used to stock it, I think, at 4-year intervals, and now what they've been doing for the last 5 or 6 years is they've been stocking it with like 5,000 fish, something weird like that, every year. And with Westslopes, and there used to be Yellowstones in here, and I used to catch Yellowstones and hybrids, so that stocking policy suggests to me that what they're trying to do is there's a little bit of natural repro in here, and they're trying to basically swamp the genetics over here to basically get rid of the Yellowstones and the hybrids and have all Westslopes in here, since this lake basically feeds the entire drainage all the way down to the big hole. So anyway, onward. So I've been fishing here. I've caught a little one, and it looks like I've got a nice fish here, a pigfish. There's a lot of little ones in this lake from the stocking, and this guy here is big. This is a big fish. Wow. And yeah, he's a big fish. Wow. Yeah, I've only been fishing for 5 or 10 minutes. Yeah, this guy's all right. Looks like a big old Westslope. He actually hammered the strike indicator. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. These fish are whacking the strike indicator in here, and you know, and then I'm getting some on the. I'm fishing 3 flies here, so I may have hooked him after he whacked the strike indicator. He's a nice fish. Oh boy, yeah, he's a big fish. Interesting to see what we've got here. So I was kind of concerned that I was going to be catching a lot of little ones, because that's mostly what I've seen in here. You know, I've had a lot of activity around these flies, and so I didn't know. I mean, they've been stocking this thing all the way back for, you know, every year, but so there's bound to be some bigger fish in here. I just thought I was going to have a hard time keeping the little ones away. So I'm not sure what we've got here. This is some kind of cut. He's pretty strong, so I gotta, you know, I got to get him in kind of gingerly here. But so this is about a, I don't know, he's about a 16, he might go 18 in here. So, you know, I know that there's going to be a lot of these little guys, and I was actually hoping that I might be able to, I knew that I was going to catch a lot of the little guys, but I was hoping, yeah, maybe I might, you know, be able to catch a few big ones, and here we go. Yeah, holy cow, this is a big fish. So this is probably a hybrid. This is probably a Yellowstone Westslope hybrid here, is what he is. And I don't know what the hell. Oh, well, it's a good thing so yeah, he's gorgeous, isn't he? Look at him. Let me zoom in on him. So, see the spotting? He has some Westslope in him. But the heavy spotting suggests that he's got some Yellowstone in him too. He's a gorgeous fish, real pretty fish. One of the things I'm seeing here with him though is he's been hooked before. There's an egg. Yeah, he's a nice fish. So yeah, I'd certainly like to get a picture of him. Yeah, he's a beautiful fish. Wow. God, he's big fish. Certainly the biggest fish I've ever caught out of this lake. All right, so that's a big fish. And I'm gonna let him go. I've unhooked him. He's a beautiful fish. Yeah, gorgeous. There you go, bud. So, I don't know, a couple minutes after I just lost that, or after I released the first fish, got another one here, and he feels decent. So I'm fishing 3 flies actually under a strike indicator, and actually I think what's going on here is I think I've got 2 fish. Yeah, in fact I do. I have 2 fish. I've got this first one is a little Westslope on the emerald chironomid, and then the bottom I've got another one on the bottom, which I think is a maroon chironomid. So let's yeah, so we got 2 fish here. He's all right. This is oh boy, easy does it, bud. We'll I just want to show you him. Little Westslope, little hen. Back you go. And well, the other one has released himself. How about that? So I'll show you what's going on here. I'm fishing these 3 flies. The bottom fly I think is a maroon chironomid. The middle fly is an emerald and copper chironomid, and the top fly is actually a Denny's calabatus nymph. I'm fishing them under a strike indicator here, and what's happening, there's all kinds of fish here, evidently from all the heavy stalking, but they're whacking the strike indicator. You can kind of see it a little bit, and then every once in a while one of them takes the flies. So and it looks like I kind of expected that we would see people here, and there's a couple people coming in over there at the outlet by the old dam. And then there's something's mouthing the, there we go. Well, missed him. So I missed him. All right, so that's probably a little guy. Some of these little guys I'm having a hard time hooking, which is fine with me. I'd rather catch the bigger ones. And what's going to happen here is I've already caught 3, and what's going to happen here is the fish are going to start avoiding this area like the plague, so I'll just move down a little bit. But just kind of sorting through the little ones. So here's another one that's all right. He's not huge, but he's okay. On second thought, he's all right. He's an all right fish. blowing. You know, one of the things I'm not doing is I'm not keeping track of what they're hitting. And this guy looks like he hit maroon, little Westslope. Another little hen. There you go. All right, here we go. I just had lunch. This is like, I don't know, my 8th fish. Not counting some of the little ones that have gotten off as I've been getting them in my hand. So, this is a nice little Westslope here. Let's look at him. Except he doesn't want to let me handle him. There we go. All right, back you go. All right, it's about 3 in the afternoon. I just kind of meandered over here. I'm on the upper end of the lake. This would be my 12th fish of the day, not counting some of the little ones that have come off. A lot of little ones that I'm working my way through, but also, you know, catching some that are 11, 12 inches or bigger. This guy's all right. He's all right. This looks like a good guy. Nice fish. $11, 12 inches. He's all right. He's nice. He's about a foot. There you go. Fish in the tank. I've got a lot of fish in here today. This lake didn't used to be like this before. When they were stocking it every 4 years, there were way fewer fish. The ones you did catch were big. You know, they were pretty good size. So, not that I'm complaining today. I mean, I've caught a lot of fish, and some of them have been good size. You know, so here we go. He took the Denny's Calabatus nymph. Oh, I got another one. I didn't know that. I thought something felt funny. Little guy.